Welcome to Company Showcase, an advertising feature on HowStreet.com.
I'm Jim Goddard. I'm speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. Larry, welcome back to the show.
Oh, glad to be here, Jim.
Larry, you're speaking to us from the New Orleans Investment Conference. What's happening in the Big Easy?
Well, it's an interesting conference, Jim. Today it's busy, so we should be seeing a lot of action. We've seen some good action at our booth so far today. We're seeing a little bit of a price move up in the stock, which is always encouraging. And we had some interesting things happening in the week. We had that video put out, which I thought was very catchy and very, self-explanatory. And I think that was a good hit amongst our investors and perhaps new eyes on the recycling opportunity. And we had a great write-up by Stockhouse, the best kept secret in the battery industry, which is really recycling is not getting the attention that perhaps a battery manufacturer or an EV manufacturer are getting today, but that's going to change. They're talking now about a second cycle in the battery metals, which certainly includes all the metals that we deal with, and that would be nice to see. I'm seeing a better market. I think we will have a good fall and a good beginning of next year. At that time, we should hope to have our patents published and be well along in our recycling opportunity with our pilot plants. So everything's looking pretty good in that direction, Jim. We've had some interesting people by the booth. Everybody tells me that there will be more interesting people tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to that. And, we seem to get a decent reception, a good reception wherever we go. So that's a big plus for the company. Now, there's a lot of news out there coming up on batteries. It's a steady flow. And, as you can tell, EV batteries have reached a momentum now that they're here to stay. And, when they really start boosting up to millions of sales of EV cars with the batteries in them, that will, and that'll be per year, then the opportunities for recycling companies like ourselves are going to just spread. You see news today where other companies are getting more and more news on recycling, which is still pretty pos. There's a paucity of news, and so the more people talking about it, the merrier we are, because eventually they'll come down to boiling down the companies that are involved. When they get interested in the recycling companies, and certainly we will pop up in that. So the show's a good one. It was a torturous trip down here. It's, you get up at 4 a.m, you finally get here and get your rooms about 7 p.m, and then we got the torturous trip back. We get back on early Monday morning, about 1 o'clock in the morning. So that part is excruciating, but I think the results are going to be good.
Larry, for people who are new to your technology, can you maybe explain what American Manganese does and what it's developed?
American Manganese is a critical metals company that is focusing on its patented process for actually processing low grades of ore in Arizona. Now, that said and done, the chemistries will also work on recycling batteries. We spent millions of dollars, Jim, trying to get the results that we did for the manganese, and now we already spent millions of dollars on the patent process that we're doing for the batteries to get 100% of the cathode materials out. So that's our focus now, is saying, well, we looked at mining manganese. Manganese prices would not support a new endeavor right now, but certainly the prices in the cathode. If I was to say to you, Jim, look at, what would you say to mining an ore body that was worth $15,000 to $20,000 a ton of material? You'd be, salivating, and it would be one of the best deposits you ever had. Well, that's what we have when we mine batteries. it's $15,000 to $20,000 a ton. We have to overcome barriers like, disassembly and how we process the material and the new technologies involved, but it's well worth it. We're traded on the Vancouver Venture Exchange under the symbol AMY. We're traded in the U.S. under the symbol AMYZF. We're traded in Frankfurt under the symbol 2AM. Our website is AmericanManganeseInc.com. You can contact the company at 778-534-4444, or you can email me at LREAUGH@AMYMN.com.
Larry, thanks a lot for the update.
You're welcome.
I'm Jim Goddard. I've been speaking with Larry Reaugh, CEO and President of American Manganese. He was speaking to us from the New Orleans Investment Conference. Our conversation took place on November 2nd.
Comments made on Company Showcase are an expression of opinion only and should not be construed in any manner whatsoever as recommendations to buy or sell any financial instrument at any time. Archived online at HowStreet.com. Company Showcase is a production of How Street Media Incorporated.